Hey everyone, my name is Jacob Spears, and I'm from Spartanburg, South Carolina, and I'm a 20-year-old transfer student here at Clemson. And the new student dialogue that I attended was Sexual Politics of Hooking Up, and I gotta say, it really was pretty informative. I enjoyed it. A situation like that, a lot of times people don't like to talk about it that much just because of the privacy of the situation, but this new student dialogue, it really shed some light on it, just how different people view stuff like that. Um, I do like there are a lot of guys and girls there, so it really brought out how different people feel differently about this kind of situation. It was obvious that guys completely felt different about hooking up than girls did, and they really shed some light on it at that meeting. Uh, you could also tell that these type of morals are just mainly in America. We had a couple foreign students in our group, and they mentioned that in their home country that hooking up is just no big deal. People are just a lot more open about it. So that was really interesting to learn. It's just that only in America that people feel this way about it. Um, I do think we did achieve full dialogue. Everybody was talking. Most people were talking, I should say. There were some people there who didn't say anything at all. But on the other hand, there were some people who just talked constantly, which is a good thing. It was good to keep the conversation going. And there are also people who just kind of sat there and would throw in their 2 cents every now and then, but it was all informative. So, I mean, nothing against anybody who didn't say anything, but it was really neat just to hear how 30 different people had different viewpoints on this situation. Um, I feel like I brought a good bit to the table. I talked a good bit during this dialogue. I feel like I have the mindset of just an average Caucasian college student, an average American college student, male. Um, so I feel like I just brought how a lot of people around me also feel about this situation. And let's see. I do think this dialogue is very helpful in the C1000 introductory course because it allows you to see how different people from different places have different. Not everybody thinks alike. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Um, you know, I mean, even the difference between people who were raised in the North and people who were raised in the South felt differently about this topic, and it was interesting to see how just different backgrounds, different upbringings can alter the way people feel about this situation. Um, I do think it was useful just because it does help you broaden your horizon, basically. Um, you learn that not everybody thinks alike. You need to be more considerate of what you say around people and stuff like that. Not everybody uh, is okay with hooking up with a girl like that, and you may be talking about stuff like that around the wrong people and offend a lot of people, which is something that I learned at this meeting. Some people mention that they never talk about hooking up. They're raised to you never talk about that. Just it's completely inappropriate. And then some people in our group just mentioned how open it was in their family. So it really was pretty cool. Let's see. Um, One thing I did get from this is that in the topic of hooking up, is that it's a lot more accepted for guys than it is girls. You know, uh, we've pretty much concluded in our dialogue that if a guy sleeps with a lot of girls, he's the man. You know, People give him a lot of credit for it. But then on the complete opposite end of the scale, if a girl does the same thing, goes around and hooks up with a lot of random guys, then I mean, can't think of a better word. She's basically a whore. And uh, and the girls in our dialogue really did shed some light on that. They know girls who, not even hook up with a lot of guys. It's just they hook up with one or two random people instead of a boyfriend or something like that. And then they would just be looked down upon by every girl. But then if a guy goes out and sleeps with one or two random girls, then all his friends are proud of him and stuff like that. So really, it's just interesting just to see the different. It's just a different viewpoint for guys and girls, I should say. So yeah, it really was neat. I really am glad I took this course. It was very informative, really eye opening, I guess I should say. Um, I mean, I really did enjoy it. It was the peer leaders were excellent. They kept it was a very laid back environment. Everybody felt comfortable there. It's not like anyone was scared to talk. Everybody was really cool there. So it really was a good thing. I really did enjoy it. So I guess that's about it. I hope y'all have a good semester. Merry Christmas.